I would like to tell you all a story about a buddy of mine who lives in Worcester, Massachusetts. His name's Ryan. A typical B&E took place among them. Told me and the police the same story. Here you go. I don't know the words to say, I'm lost in between the sirens, the flashlights, all of my surroundings. My head is pounding, house doors busted off the hinges. Strong motherfucker had to do this. Other than that, I am clueless of who this may have been. No instant enemies, nor any family junkies in my vicinity that would ever even try to fuck with my money. Honestly, I bet it was some drunken punk walking down the hallway like, what's up? Saw my doorway and kicked it for the fuck of it. And then it opened up like, holy shit. Walters right in and sees me sleeping on the couch watching Conan. Sees the wallet with $20 inside and tiptoes quiet so I don't spoil the fucking moment. While the door is laid out on the floor, no friend ended the show and out he goes. The 5-0 were no help at all, not like I know who went psycho on my front door like Lula Ragno. The door on the floor makes me think of the Raven, but in a twisted light, in a modern version of the fucking chamber door being kicked in by some unknown foe. Snore with Z's fading in out above me like in a cartoon or a silent movie. Awakened frantically by the local authority, the door on the floor. If that fucking mutt choked back up, I would have a violent reaction. Hit him with a brutal fashion with no compassion. Impressive kick, but that's aside the fact you kicked my fucking door on the floor. You swiped $20 while I snored and you scored shit off of me like I was just a dead body in the streets. At any moment I could have awoken to your face in my space and got retard strength like veterans of war. Snap out of their sleep and ready for a bullet or a fisher cat in their fucking apartment. Ryan really emphasizes undaunted hunger for this stranger, so I made words for my worst traded in place of his fucking anger. But I don't have a care, I quote Ryan here. As long as he's out there, I know someone will rough him up, but I can wish for some blood and guts. Ryan's not lying, his intentions are messed up, but at least he's not dressed up to be a normal member of society. Now is he? No, not really. The door on the floor makes me think of the Raven, but in a twisted light, in a modern version of the fucking chamber door being kicked in by some unknown foe. Snore with Z's fading in and out above me like in a cartoon or a silent movie. Awakened frantically by the local authority, the door on the floor. As he said to me this fucked up story, I was intertwined some my moment of glory. If this faceless man a mystery happened to break into my residency while I was alone, stove top on making fucking ramen, I would abandon my ship of hunger real quick and react with a swift shot of boiling hot water, burning him like fucking pot. And he screams with steam drifting off his body. His shrieks would only carry for a couple blocks or so, but it's no use, he already belongs to me. So I follow my pot handle wrist shot right into the goal of my fucking plot, to run up and exchange shots like I was at a local bar and rave spot on Molly and ketamine, making me pain-free like I imagine Iron Man would be. Smacking oodles of noodles off his body, making my walls obtain a flurry of water and blood spatter like the fucking barber's position with his hands, similar to a tattoo parlor man. But I am just a dreamer like John Lennon. Imagine if the shit was non-fiction and I got my hands on this rendition of a man with a spectacular lack of vision of the hell we bring to him. Chicks dig scars, but he won't be able to go to the bar and tell his tale of woe. Only thing he'd get is a beer and the motherfucking game score. Resolution has to be had here. Yeah, bummer, you lost $20, but forget that bitch, he's gone like a home run out of Fenway. The door is just a casualty.